Good morning. Hey, happy Monday. Exciting. How is everyone today? And yeah, beautiful day. Lots going on. There's some exciting stuff happening. It's eclipse season. So if you don't know what that is, go take a look around. Hey, I love science. I like it. Hey, how are you doing? Is it Shara? Hey, Samuel. Ah, so today I thought I would talk for a minute about pause. What does it mean to pause? Sacred pause. Hi, good to hear from you. Yeah, so sometimes I come on and I'll read parts from the book I Own Me, and sometimes I just share other types of thoughts or things that it's yes, it's me. Oh, good. I'm glad I got it right. Other things that are going on and that I'm thinking about. And I saw something today that flashed by and it said the sacred pause. And I think about all of the messages that I've gotten in my life, the wisdom that I've learned from those times when I take time to pause, when I take time to have those few minutes. So often we crowd I do, I crowd my day so full with so many things going on, um, and there's pressure from all the different projects I've got going on, and people need this from me and that from me, and I put pressure on myself to deliver, or I've got to create this and that and the other, and not that time to pause can get crowded out. And sometimes, really, to go into that space, it might just be a few minutes, it might be an hour. You need to sit and be quiet and pause. Sometimes you need a few days to pause, and you go away on a retreat and you just really pause and get quiet. And there's so much that I have learned in those pauses. There's so much wisdom that's come up for me. Hey, Luxar, good to see you. And so, uh, as I was thinking and sharing with my friends some of the things that I've learned and the wisdom that I have heard, um, it's always in those pauses. It's never when I'm running around and being busy, right? It's always the time I take to walk in nature, or to meditate in the morning, or to very often is when I go out in nature and meditate, or if I have a question about something and I take that time and I open that space to ask that question, then the answers come up. And one thing I like to do is I like to write them down in my little book. I write them down, and that helps me to remember them and to be able to look back on them and read them and then see what has happened and how things are going in my life, right? And helps me to remember those messages. And it's so important because we can often forget those messages, right? Those words of wisdom that we receive. So don't forget to take time for that pause. Um, it's such a beautiful time. Okay. Lexar says your gift is completed, but again, on my new account, Reels option doesn't show. That's why I'm late to upload your gift. Well, darling, I appreciate it whenever it comes. I am not in a hurry, so um, I am in flow. Sometimes I do get in a hurry, and but that usually that kind of pressure is not a it's not the right thing, right? That's when I'm not taking time to pause. So everything is happens in its time. There were times I thought I needed to write the book earlier, or I should have done this earlier or that earlier. But then as I look at it, and even just from a cosmic level, and from, looking at, now that I've learned how to read more about astrological charts and stuff like that, even from that level, just I see how this is that time. Oh, everything had to happen in this moment, right? And this is that season for those things, even just in the planets in my chart. So all of my wanting to make something happen earlier, or rushing or pushing, or that was just pushing against the natural flow of things. So that's another reason to pause, is to learn to be in that flow and to allow that. And for someone like me, who's a AAA personality and is used to just like go, 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 get it done, boom, boom, schedule everything, right? that is that can be quite a foreign concept. But I do find that the flow just happens much more easily than me pushing to get everything done. So even now, I still try to take that step back. I'm still learning to do that. I'm still learning to be like, okay, I need to do all this stuff, but I know it's going to come together, right? It doesn't mean I don't take action on it, but realizing, you know what, the universe has helped me to do all of these things and achieve these things. And sometimes I'm still just waiting for that piece to come into play. And I'm not sure exactly what it is or when it's coming. And I still can go talk to people and ask questions and bring things up, right? But I don't have to force it and make it happen. It's already in play. And that's the beautiful thing. Those are the kinds of things I learned in the pause when I take time to pause. So um, I know that I should take time to pause every day and to listen. And I feel bad when those pauses get squashed out because I stay up too late or I sleep in too late or whatever it is, and I don't take that time to pause. So, but the beautiful thing is you can take it anytime. So I hope that you have a beautiful time to pause sometime today and to tell me what you learned, right? Sometimes it's just a single sentence, sometimes it's just a feeling that I get, sometimes it's just like this overwhelming sense of love and wholeness. It doesn't have to be anything like super big. Sometimes it's just taking that time to be in gratitude and to just feel that gratitude for everything and for the world. So, but whatever that is, that is where we gain the jewels and gems. So I hope you guys get time to pause today. Have a beautiful day. Good to see you, Ashera. Good to see you, Luxar. All right. Well, I will look forward to seeing your present when it shows up. Okay. All right. You guys have a beautiful day and enjoy the sacred pause.